Okay, this video today is for all of my girly girls. We're gonna dish on bow styling. Let's see. I was a professional bow tire when I worked at both Oscar de la Renta and at Ralph Lauren. Before Oscar shows, Mr. de la Renta never retied my bows. He would stand in the front backstage right before all the models went on and always would make little tweaks to everything, and if he didn't retie your bow, that meant that you tied it perfectly, and he never retied mine. So we launched this dress, so I thought it would be fun to show you two different ways to perfectly style your sashes. A polka dot is very sweet to begin with, so I would say generally this is more suited for like a classic Ralph Lauren half knot. So that's what we're gonna do first. Anything that's like really florally or polka dotty generally is gonna look more sophisticated with a half knot. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. It's a little more safari, a little more chic. So you're not gonna want these even. You're gonna want one a little shorter, okay? So belt it. The shorter is gonna be the tail, and you can envision it's gonna go like this, your longer loop, right? So you're gonna want to take it like this, easy as pie. So this is where it gets a little tricky. You're just gonna pull it and it gets even, but it needs to be nice and taut. And the most important part about this looking nice and chic is always the knot. You want your knot to be nice and clean. You don't want a knot that's too messy, and you always want your loop, your bunny ear, to be nice and crisp. So just give that, there you go. So that's how I would style it. This is how someone on the Ralph team would style it. It's a little bit, we're gonna call it a more masculine bow, if you will. Okay, so that's version 1. Version 2 is the perfect traditional bow. So with that, you're gonna want both ends the same. Everybody's approach is different, but it's really more fixing it in the after. Okay, I prefer, so that's the same. I prefer bunny ears for these. These are short loops. I prefer bunny ears. I'm watching myself do it, so you can see that they're the same. This is gonna be small, but you wanna make sure that your loops are nice and clean. Okay, so bunny ears, one through the other. Okay, this is important. Again, your loop has to be nice, your knot here has to be nice and clean. See how that is already starting to be perfectly proportioned? This is the most important part. Yeah, nice and tight. But these, a nice, clean, even set of bows is what's gonna make it nice and happy. It's okay if these two are a little bit different. They don't have to be super perfect, but what you want for the like perfectly styled bow is you want these two to be nice, I'll show it to you. These two to be nice and round and out, nice tight knot, and you don't want anything too crumpled. So you really can style it quite a bit afterwards. This is a little short, but there you go. And you want the knot to be nice and crisp. Perfect, yeah. So that's my bunny ears approach. Again, I think the half knot is a little more sleek, but there you go. That's how I would style that. So half knot, a little more Ralph. This is a little girlier, but if you go with the bunny ears approach, you'll generally get it right on the first try. And again, this is tilting a little, and I still think it looks really chic. As long as these are out and happy, even if it twists, it's still really chic. I actually think that looks nicer. Like that. Voila. Who doesn't love a happy bow? Happy Saturday, everybody.